100 bundles. Kind of see what they look like. Mixed hardwood, you'll see cherry, oak, maple in there. And really like this little rack thing here. You can kind of see the other side of it. And makes it real handy to load in the shop. And we can do that when it's raining or whatever. And then the girls get in there and bundle that up. And of course they let Dad help, so that's pretty cool. And then we can just set the whole thing up here on the truck and take off when it's time to go. So that worked out good. We talked with the campground just a bit ago, and they're ready. So we're gonna go ahead and tie this down and get out of here. Thought you might want to check, see how that was coming along there. And you can see there's basically 11 per row, so there's 88, and then this right here will make you out 100. And we just throw a couple spares in. I think there's 102 on there. Reason for that is if there's something wrong with one of them. So if you end up getting bugs or something in one, or the customer doesn't like it, that way again, he's reselling them, so we want him to make sure he's getting a good deal there, and let him know we're trying to take care of him. So that's where it is. And there's 102 actually ready to go. All right, good morning everybody. It's the next day. We got the firewood unloaded yesterday evening, and after that neighbor Brad came over and we finished bucking all this real quick. And it's so much faster with two people, because we could have one on the tractor, one on the saw, and just, my goodness, production levels probably, I'd say 3 to 4 times as fast with two people as just one, because you're not waiting on there's no dead time. As soon as one's cut, then the next one's ready to be cut. It's marked ready to go. No dead time. It really, really went a lot faster. So anyway, we got this. This is mostly poplar and cherry with again, I think there's one stick of maple hiding in here somewhere, and there is maybe a couple pieces of oak. Most of the oak's over there. And we pulled out several saw logs. There were, now again, some people might not saw stuff this small, but I can use that for like sheeting under a building, under metal for a building. So it'll be just fine. It won't be a bunch problem. These, I didn't count them. So there's 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 poplar, and 2 decent little cherry logs right there that they'll turn out for something. And Brad wanted a couple the chunks off of these for making spoons. They were real straight grain, so he's gonna make some spoons this winter with them, so that'll be kind of fun. But anyway, this morning it's I don't know what time is it. It is a little after 6. So we're going to fire up the splitter here and try to get some of this split. Alrighty, sorry about that. Battery died. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get some of this split up this morning. Girls are going to come down in a little bit, and we're going to have both splitters run. I'm going to try to split some of these bigger chunks so they don't have to fight with them, where they can take care of some of the smaller pieces. And we will see if we can get some of this done, and we're just going to throw them in these totes here, and that way we can just get them out of the way. Wood is really selling well this year, so I'm really kind of surprised. Again, this is kind of our first year doing it like that, and the girls, they are super excited about their little firewood business. So I can't believe it. It's really been something good for them. So anyway, but I'm better get busy here, and I'll set you up and let you watch a little bit of splitting happening. right, guys, so here we are 80 minutes later, and there is one tote all split down for bundlewood. And I don't go quite to the top because that way the forks don't hit. That one there might be trouble. And that way I can stack these guys. And they stack up real good. And that lets us really package, like you've probably seen in some of the other videos. We can stack these 4 or 5 high on a concrete floor. So, and that makes it real handy when we're trying to get some bundled and they need to stay dry a week or two before. So but anyway, there you have it, and that's with the old splitter there, and made a little dent in the pile. And again, I'm just trying to get some of that bigger stuff knocked out so that when the girls get down here, they can split those smaller ones. They can handle them real well. And I really like that little piece on the side here, little kind of sorting tray, but it makes it handy for having a place to lay those other pieces too. So that's a handy addition right there for sure. I might have to put one of those on the tractor splitter. But anyway, got quite a bit of cherry in there still to go, and some smaller pieces. And yeah, there's like I say, about 80 minutes to do that. And I could speed that up. I think I didn't have the tractor out here this morning, and I only had a little while to be down here because I've got an appointment here in just a little bit. So figured I'd knock that out and didn't want to open the door and get the tractor out and I have to put it all back away. But I think if I had a tractor, I could just spin that basket around when I got one side full, and that would save a bunch of time right there walking around the basket. You know, every couple of seconds adds up in the process. So anyway, I think that 80 minutes could be shaved a little bit, but there you have it. One basket ready to dry to be put for bundlewood.